Now here's Durant. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. DeAndre Hunter out there with Mobley. And it's Thompson in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now, here's Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Hunter grabs the miss.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And he can't get the first one. And, Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Good on the second free throw.
You know what makes Thompson so valuable is his activity on the glass, especially the offensive boards. He really chases down loose balls.
Now here's Ball. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And Thompson sends it back. Mitchell against Miller. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
At the line for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell, shooting 1.
Free throw drops for Mitchell.
And we've seen Mitchell go up against much larger defenders throughout his career. And the reason he makes it look so easy is because of that 6'10 wingspan. Keep in mind, he stands at 6'1", but that's incredible length at his height.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Miller's got 9.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Hunter. To Garland. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Garland's got 19 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And we've got word on some activity out in San Antonio. Shams Charania is on the line now. All right, Shams, what do you have on the Spurs?
Thank you, Kevin. They've secured Brook Lopez, who could be a major asset for them. Perimeter shooting, high-level defense, rebounding, rim protection. Lopez does it all. They really believe adding him into their front court will elevate their game on both ends.
Thank you, Shams. Great to hear from you as always. And here is Ball. He's got 13. Williams sets a screen for Durant. Tough 2 from Durant.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Durant. He's got 19. Bridges a screen on Mobley. Pass to Bridges. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Strus is checked in. Ball feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bridges. At the top of the key, Durant, Miller. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Strus for 3. They get it back. Here's Mitchell. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hornets trail by 8. Outside Durant. Mobley with the block.
Yeah, this is why you gotta be excited about Mobley. Already a special and versatile defender.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Goes up to the stripe. And again, the Hornets missing.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
It's tipped. Ball with it. Garland picks him up from the stripe. Here's Bridges, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Boy, I tell you what, when Bridges is thinking attack, come on now. I mean, he is a vicious offensive rebounder.
Strus kicks to Mobley. Back to Garland. Puts one up from 19. Nice jump shot. Good. And that's now 21 points for Darius Garland. Hornets trail by 8. Now Miller. He's got 9. Williams has a screen for Ball. Off target from outside.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 21. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here's Strus for 3. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Trailing here by 8. Bridges outside. Mobley against KD. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Mitchell. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
And it's Miller in the corner. Stolen by Mitchell. And here's the fast break. Here's Strus. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Charlotte again missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Thompson. Good. And it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to talk to his guys. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Dean Wade, he's checked in for Thompson. Okoro comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Diabate's checked in. Walker comes in for Kevin Durant. Whitmore, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. And it's Trey Mann in for Brandon Miller. Here's Mann. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Diabate. Misses and the dry spell continues. Cleveland leading by 12. Strus passes to Jerome. Mobley up top. It's deflected. Here's Ball. He's got 13, and he drives in, and there it is for him. Ball's got 15 points.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's Jerome. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Here's Mann, trailing by 13. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
That kind of power move has become a trademark of his.
Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And stolen by Whitmore. There's Ball with the 3. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got it back down to within single digits for the Hornets.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Here's Okoro. Walker with the rebound.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Evan Mobley. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. He's putting up about 16 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Javonte Green, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. And he's good on the second.
You can just see the promise Ball has. It's oozing out of him. Already a triple-double threat, and he rebounds it so well in his position. Man, the future's really bright for this young man.
Here's Jerome. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Ball's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Walker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Walker's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Let's take a look at some of the numbers for Kevin Durant. Now here's Okoro. He's tightly guarded. Jerome passes to Strus. Wade kicks to Strus. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Jerome. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
His first team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And, you know, the more they penetrated, the more they realized the defense wasn't able to stop them, so they just kept doing it.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Ball with it. 19 points in the game. Stolen by Wade. Now, here's Strus. Defended by Mann. Jerome passes to Wade. Pass to Strus. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Ball.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Inside. Diabate's shot is good.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Here's Jerome. He's covered by Ball. Wade finds Strus. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Got a piece of it. Here's Jerome. 6 points for him. Back to Strus. Mann with it. Now Green defending. For Charlotte, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And that one misses. Cavaliers making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. And he sinks the second. 41 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Ball. Pass to Jerome. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
There's 25 seconds left in the third. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Okoro passes to Jerome. 4 on the shot clock. There's the double team with Walker. Hunter no good. Outside Ball. Walker a screen on Strus. Gets it off. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers lead by 6. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Setting the floor for the Hornets. They've got Trey Mann. Walker out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Miller, and it's Williams at center. Out left to the wing. Hunter kicks to Strus. Here's Mitchell. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Miller. And it's Strus with the rebound. Strus has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hunter. This one for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Outside Williams. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Your Cavaliers, number 13, Tristan Thompson.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Miller, the pass to Williams. Here's Mann. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Miller finds Whitmore. Bangs home the trifecta.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Walker. Whitmore with it. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Whitmore's got 5 points now this quarter. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Garland the pass to Mobley. And Cleveland turns it over again.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Kevin Durant comes in for Walker. And it's Miles Bridges in for Cam Whitmore. Hornets trail by 4. Now, Mann. To the middle. Here's Williams. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Mobley the pass to Hunter. Here's Thompson. Defended by Mann. And Tristan Thompson on the bucket with the assist by Hunter. Hunter's got 5 assists in the game. The Hornets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. The 3 from KD. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Hunter's got 5 rebounds tonight.
1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. is here for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in, and it's ball in for Trey Mann. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Here's Garland, picks one up.
Well, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on him, even if you may risk a foul.
That free throw missing.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
And the second free throw, good.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Now, here's Thompson. Outside Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Over Bridges. Garland, no good. Hornets trail by 7. Pass to Diabate. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell outside. Fires from the wing. Count that one. Mitchell's got 12 points here in the second half.
And, guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Ball against Garland. Out to Miller. The tray. Traps in the tray.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. To the inside. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist on the night. Hornets trail by 6. Outside, ball. Out to KD. No good on the 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Loads it up there for Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
The Hornets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. We're of 9. Miller, the pass to ball. Back to Miller. Shoots over Garland. Miller, no luck. Cleveland leading by 8. For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Diabate's got his 4th rebound in this one. Garland against ball. Here's Diabate. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Pass to Hunter. Back to Garland from outside the arc. Hornets with the rebound. Diabate's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And stolen by Mobley. Garland against ball. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Williams, he's checked in for Charlotte. Count that bucket. Ball's got 21 in the game.
Boy, Ball playing with a lot of aggression and toughness there. I love seeing that from a guard who has his size and ability.
Garland finds Thompson. Here's Hunter. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Hornets trail by 6. Stolen by Thompson. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Ball. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You know, possessing outstanding height at his position, Ball excels at using that size and his body control to convert through contact.
One shot.
That's good from Ball. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. To the paint, here's Mitchell. And he comes up with the deuce. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Williams has a screen for Miller. And Thompson sends it back.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Pass to Mobley. Ball against Garland. Thompson a screen on Ball. Pulls it up. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Garland. And it's a 7-point Cleveland lead. The Hornets have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Here's Ball. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 14 rebounds.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside Durant. In the corner, it's Bridges. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers leading by 7. For 3, Hunter. They get the rebound. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Shots good by Miller.
Here in the second half, he's looked like a totally different player. That's his 3rd triple.
It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Hunter with the screen on Ball. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Oh, what a dunk!
These moments are made for Miles Bridges. He wants to have the ball in his hands and makes big plays at big times.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Mitchell against Miller. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 18 points just in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Ball. Cavaliers with the rebound. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. Poke loose. Williams with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's Miller. Here's Ball. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Talk about coming up big. Ball not shying away from these moments.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far in Cleveland?
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
That's good from Ball.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Now, here's Garland. He is looking for Mobley and finds him. Pass to Johnson. And Thompson throws it down.
That's where Tristan Thompson is most comfortable, right around the rim, throwing it down.
Here's Ball. Driving the lane. It's over Garland. Ball no good. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Hunter kicks to Garland. Makes it off the glass.
He can light up the night. Garland, no stranger to scoring in bunches.
Williams, a screen on Garland. Ball no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Thompson, left side. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Kevin Durant.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Tristan Thompson, taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. Charlotte calls timeout. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Yeah, and even if they get it and then get a quick foul, I'm not sure there's enough time even under that scenario.
Charlotte making a switch here. Whitmore's checked in. Here's Charlotte now. 8-point game. Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The D is fully aware of Ball's threat to score. He took advantage of their anxiousness that time.
Ball taking 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
Out to the wing. From deep. Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I see you, LaMelo, because if you want to be a star, you better continue to knock those down.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Here's Ball. Yes!
And Ball ready for these moments, showing he wants the rock in his hands. Love it.
There's 14 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
At the line for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell taking 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
Ball from deep 3-point territory. Mobley with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
His second. 13 foul. At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots. Donovan Mitchell.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.